Hey, how's it going, guys? This is Mr. Jersh here. My first video, so go easy on me. Just kind of mostly a test video, honestly. It's gonna do a horrific vision of Stormwind on an Unholy Death Knight. And that's supposedly my little commentary as I go. So, just so you see what I'm rolling out with here, I've got Vision of Perfection Major, Conflict and Strife, Essence of the Iris, and Breath of the Dying as my minors. Corruption's at 27. I'm rocking 5 Echoing Voids right now, 2 12% hastes, and then my new one that I just added on is an Echoing Void, just to get me a little bit of corruption, and I PvP mainly, so that's nice purge protection there. And my trinkets, I'm running just 2 burst trinkets, because with Vision of Perfection Major, I end up having an Apocalypse very frequently, just about once a minute, so I use a burst trinket with each one of those, which gets my maguses rolling. Yeah. Anyway, let's get these masks on. Another one I'll run sometimes against Stormwind with Ilaria is Clawing Shadows, sometimes, because she's kind of hard to hit as a melee. Mostly though these days I kind of rely on my pets and my maguses to do the damage for me, so I don't really run that anymore, but I use Infected Claws so I get Festering Wounds on it, so when I do run in, it's already got wounds going, so I just hit it real quick and it dies. Wraith Walk's big because of movement and whatnot, Epidemic's nice AoE. Yeah, that's pretty much the setup. Alright, so 5 masks, let's do this. So usually I'll just mount up, run up here to the Void Sweeper, and I'll just start going crazy, spreading my wounds around. That way when I go AoE right here, use my shell, then I can just burst them all down. I'll grab these guys real quick. I got my CDs rolling still. Got them both in a little circle there. Cool, let's go see what the potion is today. There's a chest, so I'm gonna kill these guys. So the bad potion is the green one there today. So we will ignore the green. Get this purple one though. We got that chest and the purple. So if the bad one is green, the good one is red today. So red will give me sanity. Then I'll kill all of these guys. Desynchronize kind of sucks at this because it makes you roll super slow. But my whole goal here is to get all of these guys. And then I'll get around the corner so that they all have to come to me. Spread my wounds around for the AoE phase. So epidemics, but don't forget to heal yourself. Oops. Well, I could have gone real bad real quick and tabbed out. Alright. Put a couple epidemics on them all. And they're dead. Now we will mount up. They got potions, and I think there's, yes there is a little odd crystal. It's always hard to tell if I got him or not. Green was bad. I got this here. And then it looks like we have a pretty good buff here right now. So we'll come in here, we'll get this bear spirit, kill a bunch of shit, and burst it. It's all going down anyway, AoE. And everything keeps spawning, I just keep letting my pets do what they do. And there we go. We got that nice little buff with haste, which is fucking nice for Unholy. Alright, we can get the rest of the stuff later. Let's go to the next zone. So we'll run over here. Kill these little dudes. Spread some dots here just cause, why not? Maybe it'll make some top sacrifice. Cut back over here. The trick with definitely decay is you always want to spread wounds and then hit it. I kind of did it backwards there because when you Scourge Strike, it hits everything in your Death and Decay. So if you have wounds on everything, it pops wounds on everything, which makes your Bursting Swords do crazy damage. So look at that. Now set this. This is the fun one. So for this one, I make sure I have Army of the Dead, and my cooldowns will be up soon enough. So then I literally run around and pull everything. I gotta use my line of sights so that they don't dismount me. I remember to jump because of all the little bugs. Try to pull the boss last if you can help it, but literally I'm pulling everything in the zone. They're gonna pull through the boss there. Okay, and then this is where I do it. I come down here, pop Army of the Dead, and I use line of sight the whole way through to make sure you're jumping, get the bugs off. Use my shield there. And look at everything just dying. Isn't this beautiful? Look at that. Get on the boss. But I seriously will just line of sight him all the way around this building the whole time. Keeps good with Burning Bridge. Puts some damage out. This guy. It's kind of shitty for the Maguses, but they follow pretty well. I mean, it's better. I'm not taking any damage and I pulled the whole fucking zone, so there you go. Once it gets to this point, I'll kind of just come around this building. Basically just line of sight everything and you will not die the whole way through. Now that the boss is dead, we got full sanity. I'll make my way back because now we have to start planting bombs. Then I'll start here. Don't worry about mounting. That building there, if the door is open, has got a damage buff, but it is closed right now. This one right here. But if that was open, I would go in there. Grabbing all the extra potions I can grab that are not green. Might as well, right? Full sanity all day, what up? See if there's any potions or chests I missed, because I want to grab everything. There's that. Okay, now we'll finish planting bombs and finish off this zone, because I think we're pretty much good. So, I run a track around it, just because then you only have to run each way once. It's like make low go, but you're low. Look, a crystal. I hate it when the Scorched Feet does stuff like that. That one wasn't so bad though, put me right on the edge. Green is bad, so we'll go that one. I'll get this one though. Push out. If you do not have the Mail Muncher mount yet, you can click the mailboxes. But I have the Mail Muncher, so I'm not gonna worry about that. Just potions and chests and crystals. That's all I want. My sanity is doing pretty solid, so I'm not really worried, because when I kill this boss in 2 seconds, he's gonna give me 200 more, so whatever, right? So, let's go this one, and then it should be good there, and I think we got a blue one. Cool. Now we'll go blow this up, and it's time for the boss. Let's get rid of that Scorched Feet before the boss goes, huh? Big old void zone on him that I didn't want to have, but it's okay. We'll get out of that. Scorched Feet. One time that corruption is actually nice. Get out of the way of the Forge Bats. And just slam that damage. Make sure you jump in. Scorched Feet again for the win. Look at that. In the corner, but I'll let it go. There we go. Okay, so that zone's done. Easy peasy. So let's get Scorched Feet off, and then we'll mount up. Moving on to the next one. I always kill these dudes because you're in combat with them, and as a Death Knight it kind of pulls my pets, so it's just really kind of annoying. I did run thing you're not supposed to do there, and I ran back and forth while I have fucking Burning Bridge or whatever correct mask thing. And we'll come in here. There's gonna be a couple stealthy dudes. Make sure to pull both of them. Oop. Okay, so I have to keep an eye on that one. There we go. Let's get a soul reaper on this dude real quick so we get a buff into this boss. I like to tank her kind of in the corner for the blade flourish. Just leave her like that, and then she'll cast on me, and I'll just line of sight it. Oh, I missed it. Oh. Oh, I missed it. See, there you go, huh? Ideally, I want to be on the other side of this lady because I'm just going to pull her into the next little group here. So I'm just going to keep moving. And then we'll go with the informants, do a stun on you, so you always want to make sure you kill the informants first. I'm going to go on this one. Show this one, I should say. Once I kill the informants, I kind of just move on to the next batch. There's going to be some stealthies around here, so I won't go too far. Kill a couple of these guys. Alright, where's my out? So normally there's a way to get out of this little zone. You always want to find your out before you need to use it. Alright, informant. I saved my interrupts on him for, I think it's called Touch of the Void. These guys aren't getting the casted because they're dying too quick, but Touch of the Void is the stun that you want to interrupt there. Alright, there we go. There it is, Touch of the Abyss. That's the interrupt there. So you see a Touch of the Abyss, you know you gotta stop that or it's gonna hurt. If you get stuck in a zone or something's gonna hit you, or basically don't let that one cast. We're gonna pull this guy. Get him down a little bit. Pull this other guy. Pretending that was on purpose. Alright, let's pull these dudes. And informant. Oh, that was cool, huh? Nice. Unholy Death Knight AoEs is so insane right now, and the self-healing, I just love it. It makes it so easy to do this. Okay, so now we have all the chests and everything. We just used our Apocalypse. We got one more little group to pull before the boss. And let's see where this one will be. I don't know if I'm gonna make that or not. Hey, there we go, we did it. Should be a little crystal. Well, these guys, and I know I'm missing some potions and stuff, but I have like big ass uptimes on them already. I'm not too worried about it. So I'm spreading my wounds. Touch the abyss. I'm gonna go here, but I get out of that circle. Easy money. So now you have to just hit one of these things while she hits the other one. We got our cooldowns up for him, so we're gonna be ready.
Let's finish this.
Oh, I ran into it anyway. Look at me go. Alright. He's gonna be up here somewhere. Trick here is just don't look at the eyes. Okay. Stay out of these circles. Now after he's gone away, I'm going to put some burst on him, get some heal in it, put that shell up and run out of that fear. All the while trying not to look at the eyes, kind of moving forward a little bit if you need to. He will follow you, so if you need to run away, and he will come to you. Just make sure you don't look at the eyes. And see, like this, I'll run it this way, then I'll back up a little bit. I'm going to eat some damage, but I don't care. It's going down. Alright, now once we've done that, we'll come over behind here. There should be a crystal. Oh, no crystal today. I guess they're in different places sometimes. There should be one somewhere up there. Wait for the disorient. And I run into it because that's how we roll. Alright. And then thankfully we've already cleared everybody. We have pretty full sanity, so now I'm just kind of looking around for shit to gather. So blue potion. Here comes the disorient. Okay, and I'm just going to run out this side because I want to. There's going to be a couple more stealthies in here to kill. Trying to back them up and kill them really easy, right? They're not hard, these guys. to the next one. Alright, so in this one it's pretty simple too. I go this way, pull all these guys. Tormentors are the ones to look out for here. They're the ones that do their mental assault. Hurts a bit. All these burning, lurking, defending strings are all bullshit too, so you know, I don't even really focus on them much. I just kind of let them die, and that's what happens. Should be jumping for bugs. Alright, now I'm gonna kill this guy. Put some burst on him, so I'll interrupt the first one because Agonizing Torment does sanity damage, which is no bueno. This one I'll put my shell on to avoid it. He can't even put it on me. And then he should be dead by the time that one comes. So no worries, easy peasy. Good shit. Get some more of these. And just gotta remember to jump to get the bugs off. Nobody likes that little bugs. See, like that dude's still not dead. It's a burrowing appendage over there still, just because that's how they do. Okay, so now I'll mount up. I have full sanity, so I'm gonna take this opportunity to pull all the rest of everything. I'm gonna run through here. It's kind of like the same as what we did in the other zone. Line of sighting stuff as you pull, because then you get to go. This one I'll put a dot on because I'm gonna fight him right in here. Ideally, you don't want to run through everything like I just did, but you know, it is what it is. Alright, so now I'll put my shields up. Let's get around the corner. You see that Echoing Torment that I'm talking about? That's the one. Let's look at some of these guys. Okay, Army of the Dead's going out. Got my dudes going out. Gotta jump, keep my learning up. Apocalypse for a Magus. Run around the corner. So now my pets are doing the damage for me and I'm just running. Isn't it beautiful? Like, look at that. Just hit the dudes that come close to you, but let your pets do the work. Mental assault's not gonna happen. Just make sure you don't accidentally run into the boss. And look at that. Zone clear. So now we're gonna do, oh, not clear, almost. Look at that. These appendages though, huh? I don't feel like messing with him, so I'm gonna stun him and kill him. Okay, so now that we've done that, there's a little damage buff that we can get if the guild bank is open. Damn, I got some pretty big uptimes on some of those. But see, check it out, still full sanity. Just take your time, don't rush. Hit the potions, hit the chests, hit the everything you can hit. Because the boss, when you kill it, it's only going to take a few seconds and you get another 200 sanity. So now this guild bank is nice. It gives us a pretty nice little buff. And while we're killing him, we're letting our cooldowns come back for that other larger boss. Cool, so he's dead. We got some crit. Crit's nice, but you know, it's not like a game changer for Unholy, I suppose. Where is it? There it is, 23%. Doesn't show on my add-on for some reason, but it gave me 23%. Alright, so now we got our cooldowns. We're gonna come out here and just give this dude some what for. There we go. So there's a couple things to look out with this boss. Got Tentacle, Change of Servitude. I'm gonna shell the first one because he can't put a buff on me that way. I'm not in a shell, so I can't be hurt by it. And he's dead. Whew. So now the thing to remember here is to get all of these guys. I remember the first time I did this on a 5-mass, it was considerably harder, and I forgot to free one of the dudes, so I only ended up getting credit for 4 of these zones, which was a bummer. But yeah, just come around here. More mailboxes if you're looking for the mail muncher. I have my little path that I take. There's a potion in there. Okay, we'll get it. Fuck it, why not? Wow, quite a long uptime on basically all of our potions now. I think I'm pretty safe if I don't take another potion, but there's really no reason not to, you know? Alrighty, well, we're done with that zone. Oops. I just want to mount. Okay, here we go. And then we'll come around here. Oh, nice. Kill this little group here. Just because. Alright, so we're going to come in this zone. I'm in combat, so we're just going to run on through it. Use our speed buffs to get through all these things. So the first thing I do is I come up here and I get to this point. Let's kill some of these things real quick, because the first boss is going to be pretty easy here. Oops. Thought it was going away, my bad. That Searing Gaze does quite a lot of damage there. I'm gonna shell it just in case, because I don't want to deal with that. So far we're okay, huh? These burrowing appendages are annoying though. Get out of here and into the disorient. Alright, there we go. So now I'm just gonna run up into this boss, Zardet of the Black Claw. And we're just gonna just burst her down. Stay out of the rain of fire. Get disoriented. Staying just in range, but not in range of that. Oh, that's tough though, huh? What's that? Okay, well, she's down. Then we're gonna run back this way and into this little thing here. Got a Portal Keeper and an Elemental. The Elemental is gonna cast Void Bucket, which is a stacking shadow damage buff for him basically. So you want to interrupt those. Interrupt the first one. Shelling. Oh, got feared. Just a wee little bit too late, wasn't I? So see that it's taking 100% for each one, so each one that gets off gets an extra 100% shadow damage on you, but not only him, everybody you're taking shadow damage from, so that's an important one not to get on you. Now this dude's kind of a bitch, so I'm going to wait for 10 seconds. There might be a crystal in here. Sometimes they're like behind the counters and stuff. Okay, so after this disorient, I'm going to run out there because I got my cooldowns basically, because this guy I want to kill quickly. Alright, here we go. Pull him away from everything else, because I'm going to be basically running him around this sweet little path right here. Stay out of the way of chaos threats. Bursting them down with 2 downs. Oh, that's going to be... Okay, put on my shell and run through. And just slowly walking around. And he's gone. Look at that, not even the trouble. Alright, so now we got a Portal Master and an Elemental. Again, he's got Void Bucket, so I'll interrupt the first one. And that's all she wrote. Not always going to go that smooth, but when it does, you just be happy with it. So now that portal's gone. This portal over here, there's another Elemental. Downside is one of these other dudes does a fear, so you gotta be careful with that too. I'm saving my Death Grip just in case, and hopefully I don't have to do both. Oh, they both feared, so we'll grip one and get feared by the other, but that's quite a bummer because I was going to stun him. Okay, here we go. Okay, so now we got 4 or 5 portals done. There's one more. I believe it is through this building here. Yes, Portal Master on the other side of the building. Well, still no crystals. Weird. Okay. I'm not going to get through that, but I'll get out of the fear. Once that goes away. What the fuck am I listening to here? Let's get going. Alright. Pop some AoE out. Oops. Oh, that's not gonna feel good, is it? Look at that. Good thing I didn't have some void buckets on me, huh? Okay, so now that's good. He's gone. And now we go to Umbric. Our sanity's doing aight. But, you know, I mean, I suppose we could use an orb, but still have 3. So yeah, let's do that, just for the sake of being good here, I guess. We'll just get all this stuff. I don't feel like pulling a lot more trash though, so... Oh, look, the crystal up there. Oops. Go away thing, I can't eat too much more damage. Okay, there we go. Oh, we're gonna get our first horrific cooking. So I'm definitely gonna use an orb before Umbric. So maybe I should spend some more time looking, let's see. So these madnesses are pretty annoying, so honestly I think I'm just gonna go finish it off so I don't have to spend more time in the zone than I have to. Again though, there's more mailboxes around, there's probably a chest or two laying around and probably some potions, but we got enough uptime on our potions. Apparently sockets are bad now, so I don't know if we even want to farm for the visions anymore, or the whatever we get, essences. Corrupted mementos, maybe we don't want those now. I don't know. So, I'm going to use an orb. Got all my cooldowns up. Big ones that I need for this one are my shell mainly. That's basically it, but it'd be up anyway. Alright, so now we're going to go hard. I'm going to save my Army of the Dead for Ilaria. Entropic Missiles interrupt it because that does a shit ton of damage. Tainted Polymorph, I'll shell it because we don't want to polymorph. Run through it because I got the shell up. Entropic Missiles, interrupt it. Hopefully we can push him before he polys again. He'll go to the other side first. There we go. Okay, good. Get to the other side. Now this is where it gets tricky. I don't want to start him too early. I need my interrupt, so I want to make sure I... Oops. Well, don't get disoriented there now, but you want to save it until you have your interrupt. Tainted Polymorph. Interrupted it. Since we thought about it. Entropic Missiles though sucks, and we're just going to eat it. But we're going to get 200 sanity back, so it's like it never happened. Look at that. Woo! Okay, so now we're going to take this portal back. Once this stuff's done, nobody likes this one. That was just a pain in the butt. Alright, so we'll go back to the Cathedral District and finish it off. As you can see, we got all 4 areas cleared. Oh, one more thing we gotta do before is we have to go turn in our crystals. So we'll just mosey on over here and talk to this dude here. You tell him you got crystals. I only got 4 today. That's not actually a whole lot, but you know. I have this add-on too, Handy Notes. Tells me where every single crystal is. You know, little notes on it all. And I still don't go looking for them all. Maybe I should, but you know. We got an extra 110 mementos for that. So that happens when one of the potions runs off. You run upstairs apparently. I've never run upstairs like that so perfectly before, but hey, I'll take it. Yeah, so that's why you keep your potion buffs up, is because if that happens in a fight, that's no good. Okay, well, we have all of our cooldowns, we have our trinkets, we have enough sanity. I suppose I could use an orb before I go in. I got 2. You know what? Fuck it, why not? We'll just do it, just to be safe. We'll be at like 80% sanity when it's over now. Now, let's see. Okay, so first step, summon an army so your runes can start recharging, and let's go. Now with the eye, same thing as with Shaw, you just don't look at it. She doesn't follow you though, because she's a caster, so kind of why this is harder. Stay out of the damage, gets a lot. Stay out of that damage, it gets a lot. Don't look at the eye, interrupt the poly, change the servitude. Remember what we did first time? Gonna do it again. Put that up in there. Damn, we just took 200 sanity damage and I don't know from what. Void Eruption, you don't look at the Void Eruption. But see, isn't this nice? Oops. There we go. So again, we're not looking at the eye, spreading my dots. This is why we use that Applying Shadows, because now she has all of these festering runes that need to be broken. Interrupt the poly, get around the corner. She'll run to me for that, I suppose. That's cool. And boom! Bing bang boom. 5 mass vision. Just like that. Yeah. Easy shit, huh? Then you collect our rewards. Get a shit ton of echoes, get a shit ton of mementos. Oh, a mountain of mementos, I should say. I got 100k of those, look at that. Hey, that's pretty neat, huh? And then what did we get? We got some gauntlets. 470 gauntlets with haste. I mean, I guess that could be cool. Maybe, I mean, I'll probably scrap it. But yeah, there you go. 5 mass vision, just like that. Thank you for watching, if you did watch. Yeah, hope it helped. Any questions, anything, I do want to start streaming and making videos, so hit me up for sure. Alright, see ya.